Hey going everyone. I just thought I'd do a quick little nice video to basically inform you about all these wonderful podcasts that I'm a part of. Most people are just content with just one podcast. I'm very fortunate to be a part of three. And you're wondering, why do you want to do three podcasts, Greg? Because they're absolutely awesome podcasts with awesome hosts, and I'm very happy to be a part of them and have these wonderful conversations. It's really awesome that I get to put myself out there along with these great people who have great opinions on gaming and other various things. So first up, I want to talk about a podcast that I've been recently a part of for the last few years, and that is Power On Podcast. And it's a podcast that I host along with two gentlemen. One of them, of course, is Murugaru553, and the other one is Sushi B. And the podcast began as a gaming podcast, but eventually it evolved, and we kind of changed the format into talking about many other things outside of gaming. For instance, there's one episode we talk about things we like to read, and there was an episode we like to talk about our dreams and everything like that. It's interesting. I'm so deep into the gaming world and gaming media and just review culture and YouTube that it's nice to have a podcast where I can take the time out and talk about things outside and have a change from everything. It's really nice, and I do encourage everyone to listen to my thoughts. Some of them are a bit weird, but they're also very wonderful. Um, Definitely check out Power On Podcast, and I will provide the links down below to the YouTube channel and the Facebook fan page. Next up, a website that I joined this year came out of the blue, uh, and it's a wonderful podcast about retro gaming. Uh, and it is called Retro Domination. And you may have known that I actually plugged these guys last Christmas when I got one of their discs, like a all-time favorites disc that they sent me. I thought that was pretty awesome. Halfway through the year, I got invited to be a part of the podcast, and it's been a great honor. The crew at Retro Domination, they're full of wonderful blokes. They have a great passion for retro gaming, and I always enjoy being a part of the episodes and basically adding what I can to it, and it's amazing. They're a bunch of funny buggers, I can tell you this now. And I enjoy having a good laugh with them. Definitely, if you love retro games, you need to listen to this podcast. I will provide links down below to the Facebook fan page and to their website that has all the links to the podcast. They also have the links on their Facebook fan page, and I can tell you this now, that Facebook fan page is updated daily with various topics. It's very full on. The lads do a wonderful job of keeping it going every day. So definitely check it out. It's a wonderful podcast. It's really nice to be in a podcast with my fellow countrymen here in Australia. So definitely check out Retro Domination. Now, here's the biggest surprise that I've been waiting to tell everyone, because for all my long-term subscribers who have been with me since the beginning, you will probably already know that I created a podcast along with YouTuber Aerodynamish called RPGibberish, and for the longest time we kind of considered the podcast to be buried. But recently we've been talking about reviving it, so to speak, and just recently we recorded a new episode of RP Gibberish, and we talked about Tokyo Game Show 2014, and the podcast went for 4 hours. It was absolutely awesome to talk to Aero again about RPGs and the RPG news, everything that's going on, and basically being a part of the other two podcasts made me appreciate the time I had with RP Gibberish, and I'm constantly approached by people who loved RP Gibberish and enjoyed listening to it, and that really means a lot to me, because RP Gibberish, of course, was a co-creation of mine, and it's really good to see that it meant a lot to a lot of people. So I thought to myself, the podcast had so much potential, we couldn't just leave it buried. We had to revive it, and basically the second time around do the best we can and talk about more wonderful RPG series and other various RPG related topics. And I'm looking forward to seeing what the future brings for the podcast. Now, I will provide a link to the RPGibberish YouTube channel and the recently created fan page on Facebook that we just got put up about 2 days ago, and we've already got a bunch of wonderful people that's a part of it. And in a couple of days, I'm going to be posting various things RPG wise, and we're going to create this wonderful RPG related community there on Facebook. So, yes, with that, I will leave it to you. All the links down there for the various podcasts. Definitely check them out. And that's it for now, guys. I hopefully will be back soon with some more videos for you. So until then, take care.